Hi there, I'm a drawing. And right now you're looking at me through some sort of screen. Maybe it's a phone, computer, or some form of TV. Either way, you're looking at a drawing through a screen. But there are other ways to look at a drawing. Like you can look at a drawing in a book. Now granted, a lot of books might not have any drawings. But when a book has a lot of drawings in it, it's called hentai, graphic novels. And today, I'm going to be talking about a few graphic novel series, starting with the Babysitter's Club graphic novels. These are adaptations, by the way. Now, the reason why I read these books was because the adapter of some of the earlier ones actually had this really good graphic novel trilogy that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So that's why I was reading these. And I'm going to try to give you a little bit of the rundown of the plot of the books. Well, mostly just the first one. Now, the plot of this book is pretty simple. A bunch of 12 or 13-year-old girls, actually it's only like 4 of them, but who cares, are like, hey, I have an idea on how to make money. So then they go and there's like some conflict that I vaguely remember, but it's been years since I read this. The book that most of the people in my class read was called The Truth About Stacy, so it was the second one. And basically it was just this girl, Stacy, feels sad that she has diabetes, and their friends are like, nah, it's okay, we don't care, we'll just make adaptations for you. It's a nice little book series, wholehearted, I guess, if you want to say that. I don't really know. It's alright, not bad, pretty good. Now for this next graphic novel series, I pretty much read books 1 to 3, and then 8. You may be wondering, what graphic novel series even has 8 books? I have no idea, but this one had 9 plus a prequel book. That's more than Harry Potter. But who cares about Harry Potter when we have Bone? Like I said, I pretty much went from Bone book 1 to 8. And if you want to read this graphic novel series, absolutely do not do that. Things severely escalate from book 1 to 8. Like in the first one, the main character, just gets lost. But in the 8th one, there's, this dragon that's eating its own tail. And I think they have to go and kill it. I mean, even with all that, it was a pretty cool book series, you know? It was a cool one. I think it was kind of dark. Rose was good. Rose was dark. It was a really cool book series. Now, if you don't know already, I'm talking about the Smile trilogy. You might not have even known that this was a trilogy, and that's okay. Now, Smile is a really good book. It was really popular when I was in elementary school. I don't know, maybe it was grade 5 or grade 6, because it was more mature and just cooler than a lot of the other things we had available at the time, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And the reason why it's more mature is because it's actually a memoir. All the things that happened to Raina in the book actually happened to Raina the author. Now, I don't know if some of this was censored or toned down just for younger audiences, but it doesn't matter. This is a good book. Now, I did say that this was a trilogy, and I have all 3 books. They're all memoirs, and they're all really good. Personally, Smile is my favorite, but Sisters and Guts are also really good. As I was rereading the series recently, which I do sometimes, I actually got the idea to make this video about graphic novels. So this book series is pretty cool. How do I feel about this trilogy? It's pretty fucking awesome. Now it's Spooky Month, and a lot of people think of FNAF for Spooky Month. Luckily, there's a graphic novel trilogy from FNAF. Now buckle in, cause shit gets insane here. Let's start with the Silver Eyes. The main characters are this girl Charlie and this dude John. Oops, I almost said Charlie again. His name's John, not Charlie. Please don't get that confused. Charlie and John basically just go to Freddy Fazbear Pizza, and William Afton gets springwalked for the second time in his life. This is the second time, by the way. They don't actually show the first time, they just show his scars from the first time. Anyway, 1 year later, we got the twisted ones. John and Charlie are back. Don't pay attention to the fact that they look pretty different. It doesn't matter. Now, the big scary animatronics in this one are actually emitting a sort of sound frequency that makes them look all big and scary. And at the end of this book, it seems like Charlie fucking dies. Anyway, 6 months later, oh look, Charlie's back. Now, John doesn't really believe that this is Charlie, so we're going to call her Other Charlie. And because John's kind of confused about who this really is, he decides to go drive to Charlie's aunt's house. This is Charlie's aunt, by the way. And while John's at Charlie's aunt's house, he finds regular Charlie in a fucking box. Anyway, other Charlie is maybe baby. That's why regular Charlie is in a box. But the real reason why regular Charlie is in a box is because these two people, other Charlie and regular Charlie, are actually robots that are emitting the same sound frequency that the twisted ones were. They don't have actual blood, so when in this picture, when they're bleeding, this is costume blood. Now, I'm not sure if these two robots, other Charlie and regular Charlie, can actually die, but regular Charlie decides to try killing both of them with the same machine that she saw her dad, Henry, kill himself with. Now, this makes John sad because Charlie's dead, and now there's no other Charlie. Because one kind of Charlie is still better than zero Charlies, I guess. So he decides to go visit her grave. And oh, look, there's Charlie. We don't know which Charlie this is. This is just for theories. Because some of this shit is canon, and some of it isn't, and some of it kind of is. So if you try to understand what's going on at the end of this book, you're going to go fucking insane. Whew. Sorry about that. I kind of went off the rails there. Now, I'm going to end this video because I don't know what other graphic novel series to talk about. You may be wondering why I didn't mention something like Amulet, and, well, that's just because I never read it. Can't really talk about something you don't know anything about. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say other than thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. The soup of the day is primordial, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day.